See, there's like no doubt that Netflix is pretty controversial in people's opinions about it. Either people really love it or they really hate it. Like, some people just use it because it was just the normal streaming service to use back in the day, before we had like 700 different streaming services that we had to use to watch anything. With that in mind, I'm going to read you this article. So, Netflix and MAPPA strengthen strategic partnership aiming to co-create a world-class animation studio model. I don't know what that word means. So I tried looking up the word and I'm not I'm not seeing anything for it. So I don't know. I'm sure that won't impact my understanding of this. For some reason I couldn't see this on my phone, so this is my first time reading this article because apparently I can only see it on my PC. But Netflix has announced a strategic partnership with MAPPA, the acclaimed studio behind hits like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen. Through its collaboration, the two companies will work together on new projects with a global perspective, from story development to merchandise, and Netflix will exclusively stream a slate of original MAPPA-produced anime titles to members worldwide. See, that was the thing that I was kind of worried about, is because Netflix has original anime, which means that they buy they don't make it, but they buy the license to it through like partnerships like this, which means you wouldn't be able to watch these anime on anything except Netflix, which they just keep raising the price of it. And they have like, what they do now is the cheaper subscriptions, they have ads on them, which before there used to just be like a subscription and there wasn't any ads back when I had Netflix. MAPPA has continually pushed the boundaries of traditional anime productions, valuing creators' freedom and passion while innovating both creativity and strategically. For example, with Jujutsu Kaisen, MAPPA took a studio-driven approach to IP development and merchandising, while with Jujutsu Kaisen, the studio helped fuel the global rise of Japanese anime by achieving worldwide success. Anime is central to our members' viewing experience. Today, more than half of Netflix members enjoy anime on the service, and anime viewership has tripled over the past 5 years. It's because you guys have originals! With this partnership, MAPPA's new anime titles will premiere exclusively and simultaneously worldwide on Netflix, allowing fans everywhere to experience these stories together. Unless you don't have Netflix! Which I'm not gonna get. I'm just gonna watch the whatever Netflix originals on different websites if I want to watch them. Manabu Otsuka, president and CEO of MAPPA, says, "We have worked with Netflix on various projects in the past, but this expanded partnership is based on MAPPA's core belief in being an independent studio, both creatively and in business. Japanese animation studios must practically lead every stage, from understanding global audience needs and developing projects, to reaching viewers and expanding related business. MAPPA is committed to deepening our collaboration with Netflix, aiming for a long-term win-win partnership." Hara Sakamoto, Vice President of Content Japan at Netflix, adds, "MAPPA is a remarkable studio that has continuously taken on bold challenges and achieved unprecedented forms of expression. At Netflix, we also value the passion and dedication of creators. By combining MAPPA's unique approach to anime production with Netflix's global reach and the courage to take risks, which is essential to creating compelling content, we hope to further expand the possibilities of anime. We are fully committed to delivering new works and excitement to fans around the world." Netflix has already brought distinctive MAPPA productions such as Ranma 1/2 and Kakegurui Twin to global audiences. Under this expanded partnership, multiple new anime projects are now in planning and production. Together with MAPPA, Netflix aims to bring more original anime from Japan to the world, broaden opportunities for creative collaboration, and pioneer new frontiers in anime expression. See, MAPPA had controversy with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 because of how fast they had to put the episodes out and how high the demands were for those episodes. So there was a couple times they released unfinished episodes and had to finish them later. So I don't know what adding Netflix to the mix is going to do for that, because I don't know enough about Netflix's business practices either. Whereas, like, I don't know, Netflix, I'm not a fan of how they release things, because even when I had it, what they would do is they'd have shows that were like really well received and they'd just never continue them. They kind of fall on formulas with a lot of their movies and everything. And I also I don't like batch releases, because I think what's really fun when a show comes out, when they release weekly episodes, is it keeps the hype going for longer, which you think would be a good strategy for something like Netflix, because that's what TV does. It keeps people watching for longer. It would keep people subscribed for longer, but no, they have to batch release everything, so things are over faster for some reason. But just Netflix takes a lot of weird choices, which is why I stopped having a membership. But I remember I also, at one point I wanted to watch something on Netflix, and I was gonna, like, I'll just make a free trial because I just want to watch this one thing. They removed free trials, which I was like, okay, I guess they have the option to do that, but they had free trials for so long that I was like a little shaken by that. Also, I used to, me and my friends used to share Netflix because, you know, they let you have multiple accounts on there, which is good for family as well. Like, a lot of families have it, but they started cracking down on that by checking, I think they were checking people's IPs when they do that, so they would, like, crack down on accounts that had multiple IPs on it, which, like, if you're gonna keep raising the prices, they just care about money, which is why I'm not a fan of this, and I don't know what this is gonna do, but I'm not a fan that they're partnering with Netflix just because I personally don't like Netflix. Apparently it's worrying anime fans. Anime industry's increasing Western focus may erode its original spirit. Apparently one thing is that they'll be able to develop IPs with more freedom than most Japanese animation studios have. But though that doesn't mean Netflix won't have a say in these projects, MAPPA also made headlines in the past for poor working conditions for its animators, the thing I mentioned. A practice that VP Hiroya Hasegawa promised would be addressed by focusing on mentorship and work-life balance. The thing that, because they were talking about things we already read, but what worries anime fans most, however, is the strong focus that both MAPPA and Netflix representatives put on anime's global reach. Japanese animation studios must practically lead every stage, from understanding global audiences' needs and developing projects, to reaching viewers and expanding related businesses. Manabu Otsuka, MAPPA CEO, said, "This statement resurfaces the debate on the effects that anime's global popularity could have on the business. Recently, industry icons such as Hideaki Anno and Tomohiko Ito expressed their concerns regarding anime trying to cater too much to Western audience. It first needs to be a work that will be well received and found interesting in Japan. But if by any chance people overseas also found it interesting, I'd be grateful for that," Anno said. The thing with MAPPA is they keep trying to push boundaries, so Netflix kind of did seem like a natural next step, but I don't know. Let's just hope that the streaming platform won't enforce every character in MAPPA's new anime to repeat plot constantly as it does with the movies. I kind of said that. I I guess, like, the problems I have with Netflix are not, like, uncommon complaints. I don't know. What do you guys think about this new partnership? Do you guys have any concerns? Are you guys excited for it? Like, I mean, there could be positives, like Netflix is a gigantic streaming service, but there's 7,000 streaming services. I'm so tired of streaming services. I wish we just had, this is wishful thinking, but can we just have one? Please, just one. Get all those CEOs together and just make one streaming service. Because this is so depraved how this ended up becoming. Because before, like, people were upset with, like, cable because you'd have to pay for certain things. But this is way worse. This is way worse because now it's like, oh, I'm interested in watching these 2 titles. Well, I have to get entire 2 subscriptions to watch these 2 titles. And, like, it's just, I don't know. The whole industry is so predatory to me, which is why I'm currently not really subscribed to anything. But what do you guys think? Do you guys have any commentary about it? Sorry for getting a little heated about streaming services. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!